You don't need to say a single word to make someone deeply attracted to you. In fact, the more you talk, the less attractive you sometimes become. Most people have no idea they're doing this wrong. But in the next 8 minutes, you're going to see exactly what builds real attraction. And it has nothing to do with words. This isn't about pickup lines. It isn't about games. This is about how your body, your behavior, and your energy speak, even when your mouth is shut. The way you walk into a room changes how people feel about you before you open your mouth. Attraction is not just visual, it's felt, and posture is one of the first things people feel. When you slouch or shrink yourself, you send a signal. I'm not confident in my place here. But when you stand tall, move slowly, and take up space, your body says something completely different. Think about the most magnetic person you've ever seen across the room. They weren't running around. They were still. But here's the truth. Stillness and slowness are read by our brains as power. It's evolutionary. It's primal. So the next time you're in a room with someone you want to attract, slow your movements down by 30%. Watch what happens. Eye contact is one of the most powerful tools you have, and most people are terrified of it. Looking away too fast, that's a signal of low confidence. Looking too long, that feels like aggression. The sweet spot is holding eye contact just 1 second longer than feels comfortable. That extra second tells someone, I see you, and I'm not afraid to look. There's a reason people fall in love across a crowded room. It's always the eyes. Pay attention to this. In one study, strangers who held eye contact for 4 minutes reported feeling deeply connected, sometimes even love. 4 minutes. No words, just eyes. That's the power of real presence. Your facial expression is sending a message every single second. Most people don't control it at all. When you're neutral-faced or tense, you come across as cold, closed off, even angry. But there's one micro-expression that changes everything. The slight, calm smile. Not a grin, not a performance, just a small upward curl at the corner of your mouth that says, I'm comfortable in my own skin. Imagine 2 people sitting at the same coffee shop. One looks around anxiously. The other looks calm and subtly amused. Who would you want to approach? Exactly. This is where it gets interesting. That calm, quiet confidence tells the nervous system of the person watching you, this person is safe. This person is interesting. Attraction is literally a neurological response, and your face is triggering it without saying a word. Most people chase attention. They talk louder, move faster, interrupt more, and it kills attraction instantly. Real attraction is built when someone feels like they have to earn your attention, not when you hand it over for free. This doesn't mean be rude. It means be genuinely absorbed in your own world sometimes. When you're at a party and you're deeply in a conversation with one person instead of scanning the room, you become magnetic. But here's the truth. People want what they feel they might not get. The moment you seem completely available, the attraction drops. Not because you played a game, because humans are wired to value what feels slightly out of reach. The way you move through the world tells a story. And that story either draws people in or pushes them away. Rushed movements, fidgeting, and checking your phone constantly send one clear signal. I'm not at ease with myself. Deliberate, unhurried movements send the opposite. You look like someone who has a place to be and is in no rush to prove it. Here's a simple one. The next time you sit down, don't rush to fill the silence or grab your phone. Just settle in. Be still. That stillness, it's louder than anything you could say. Pay attention to this. Research on nonverbal communication shows that up to 93% of the impression you leave on someone has nothing to do with your words. 93%. That means most people are working on the wrong thing. They rehearse what to say and ignore everything their body is already screaming. Grooming and style aren't about being perfect. They're about showing that you care about yourself. When you show up disheveled and sloppy, people read that as a lack of self-respect. And it's hard to be attracted to someone who doesn't care about themselves. But when you're put together, even simply, it signals, I value myself enough to show up well. And that is deeply attractive. This doesn't mean expensive clothes. It means clean, fitted, intentional. A man in a well-fitted plain white t-shirt who walks with confidence will out-attract a man in designer clothes who's hunched over his phone. This is where it gets interesting. Attraction is an emotion that's triggered by signals, and style, done right, is a signal that says, I'm someone worth noticing. Without a single word. The final piece is the one most people completely overlook, and it might be the most powerful of all. People who are emotionally reactive, who get visibly flustered, nervous, or needy, signal one thing. They're not in control of themselves. But when someone stays calm under pressure, when they don't panic, when they don't overshare, that is deeply, almost irresistibly attractive. Mystery is not about being secretive. It's about not dumping everything about yourself at once. Imagine you meet someone at a gathering. They're calm, warm, interesting, but you leave not knowing everything about them. You think about them all week. But here's the truth. The brain is a prediction machine. When someone is fully readable, the brain files them away quickly. Mystery keeps the loop open. And an open loop? That's what keeps someone thinking about you long after you've left the room. Here's what it all comes down to. Attraction isn't built through words. It's built through presence, stillness, confidence, and mystery. Most people are trying so hard to impress. They're talking too much, moving too fast, giving everything away too soon. But the most attractive people in any room? They've mastered the art of saying nothing and meaning everything. You don't need to change who you are. You just need to stop hiding it and start carrying it. Stand taller. Move slower. Hold the eye contact 1 second longer. Stay calm when everything around you isn't. Let your presence speak before your words ever can. If this shifted something for you, even a little, consider saving this video and coming back to it. Because the things that actually change your life, they don't hit once. They hit when you're ready to hear them. See you in the next one.